Did you know that Allah sent over 124,000 prophets to guide humanity across time? From the first human, Adam, to the final messenger, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. Each came with a divine mission, a unique story, and a timeless message. Yet out of this vast number, only 25 prophets are mentioned by name in the Holy Quran. In this video, we'll take you on a powerful journey, era by era, nation by nation, exploring the lives of these prophets with clear Quran-based details. Stay with us till the end, and if you seek deeper understanding of your deen, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for future updates. Adam, the very first human and prophet in Islam. While Adam had no nation, being the father of all humanity, his presence on earth is traditionally associated with regions near Mecca or Eden, though some traditions also suggest Sri Lanka, near India, as his place of descent. Islamic belief further holds that he may have built the Kaaba, though many scholars interpret this claim symbolically. Idris, known as Enoch in the biblical tradition, was likely lived between the eras of Adam and Noah, and is thought to have been born in regions such as Babylon and Mesopotamia, or possibly Egypt. Nuus, known as Noah in the biblical tradition, stands as a towering symbol of unwavering perseverance and faith. He lived in the Mesopotamian region, specifically near the city of Kufa in present-day Iraq, around 3000 to 2500 BCE, an era often linked to ancient flood narratives. Islamic tradition holds that his ship came to rest on Mount Judi, located in modern-day Turkey. Prophethood was sent to the formidable and ancient tribe of Aad, who lived in the southern regions of Arabia, most likely in the area known as Al-Akaf, which many believe corresponds to parts of modern-day Yemen and Oman. This tribe, which flourished between approximately 2400 and 2000 BCE, Prophet Salih was sent to the ancient tribe of Thamud, a skilled and prosperous people who lived in the rugged region of Al-Hijr, modern-day Madain Salih in northwestern Arabia, flourishing between approximately 2000 and 1500 BCE. Ibrahim, known as Abraham in Judeo-Christian traditions, was born in the ancient city of Ur in Mesopotamia, modern-day Iraq. Later, Ibrahim embarked on a remarkable journey that took him from Ur to Canaan, then to Egypt, and eventually to Hebron, where he continued to spread the message of divine truth. His life was marked by extraordinary trials. He left his infant son Ismail and wife Hajra in the barren land of Mecca by Allah's command. And later he was tested with the near sacrifice of his son, a story told with Ismail in Islamic tradition and Ishaq in the Bible. Alongside Ismail, he also rebuilt the Kaaba. Lut, the nephew of Prophet Ibrahim, was chosen by Allah to guide the morally corrupt people of Sodom, a community located near the region of the Dead Sea in ancient Canaan. Living around 1900 to 1800 BCE,
Ismail,
the son of Prophet Ibrahim and Hajra Hagar, holds a pivotal place in Islamic tradition. Around 1900 to 1800 BCE, he was left as an infant with his mother in the barren, desolate valley of Mecca, an act commanded by Allah and accepted with full submission by Ibrahim. He is also regarded as the forefather of the Arab people, linking his noble lineage directly to Prophet Muhammad and rooting the prophetic tradition firmly in the soil of Arabia. Ishaq, the son of Prophet Ibrahim and Sarah, was born in the land of Canaan, specifically in Hebron, around 1800 to 1700 BCE, as a miraculous fulfillment of Allah's promise. Yaqub, known as Israel, was the son of Prophet Ishaq and the father of the 12 tribes that would come to define the Israelite nation. Living in Canaan around 1700 to 1600 BCE, Yaqub's life was marked by profound resilience and spiritual depth. Yaqub's identity as Israel became the foundation of an entire nation, his legacy revered in Judaism, Christianity, and Islam alike. Yusuf, a prophet of extraordinary beauty, wisdom, and faith, born in Canaan around 1600 to 1500 BCE, he was deeply loved by his father Yaqub, but envied by his brothers, who plotted against him and sold him into slavery and taken to Egypt. Prophet Ayub, known as Job in Judeo-Christian tradition, believed to have lived in the ancient land of Oz, likely situated near the borders of Edom and Arabia. His exact location and era remain debated, though many place him around 1500 to 1400 BCE. Shu'aib, a prophet believed by many to be the same as Jethro in biblical tradition, was sent by Allah to guide the people of Midian, a prosperous trading community located in what is now considered northwest Arabia or parts of southern Jordan. Living around 1400 to 1300 BCE, Musa, known as Moses, born during a time when Pharaoh had ordered the killing of all newborn Hebrew boys, Musa was miraculously saved and raised within Pharaoh's own palace, unknowingly nurtured by the very regime that sought his people's destruction. After killing an Egyptian in defense of an Israelite, he fled Egypt and found refuge in Midian, where a life-altering encounter occurred. Allah spoke to him through a burning bush, commissioning him as a prophet to challenge the might of Pharaoh and deliver the Israelites from bondage. Armed with divine miracles, his staff that turned into a serpent, his hand that shone with light, and the miraculous parting of the Red Sea, Musa returned to Egypt and led his people to freedom. At Mount Sinai, he received the Torah, a comprehensive divine law meant to guide the children of Israel in faith and conduct. His journey across Egypt, Sinai, and toward Canaan continues to inspire believers across generations with its timeless call for courage, obedience, and trust in Allah's plan. Harun, the brother of Musa, Moses, played a vital role in the divine mission to liberate the Israelites from the oppression of Pharaoh. Living during the same period around 1300 to 1200 BCE, Prophet Zul-Kifl, believed by many scholars to be the same as the Jewish prophet Ezekiel, is thought to have lived in Al-Kifl, Iraq during the Babylonian captivity around 597 to 538 BCE. Dawood, known as David, living in Jerusalem around 1000 to 970 BCE. Suleiman, the illustrious son of Prophet Dawood, ruled over Jerusalem between approximately 970 and 930 BCE as a king prophet. Ilyas, known as Elijah in biblical tradition, was a fiery and fearless prophet who lived in Israel during the 9th century BCE. Eliasa, known as Elisha in biblical tradition, lived in Israel during the 9th century BCE and served as the devoted successor to the fiery prophet Ilyas. Jonas, known as Jonah in biblical tradition, was a prophet sent to the ancient city of Nineveh, located in what is now modern-day Iraq, to guide the Assyrians, a people steeped in sin and arrogance. Living in the 8th century BCE, Zechariah, a devout and elderly priest from Jerusalem, lived during the 1st century BCE. Yahya, the blessed son of Prophet Zechariah, lived in Judea during the 1st century CE. Isa ibn Maryam, known as Jesus in Christian tradition, was born miraculously to the Virgin Mary. Without a father, his life from the very beginning was a sign of Allah's power. In Judea and Galilee, around 4 BCE to 30 CE. Muhammad, the final messenger in a long line of prophets, was born in Mecca in 570 CE and lived a life that transformed not just Arabia, but the entire course of human history.